In this video, we're going to have a look at changing between seconds and seconds, or minutes to hours and minutes. Okay. That's the first things we need to remember. I'm sure you know already, but 60 seconds is 1 minute and 60 minutes are 1 hour. This is where some of the confusion crops up because we're used to using a decimal system where we'd expect things to be in hundreds or tens or thousands. This is not, it's 60. So we need to bear that in mind. So if I'm asked how many minutes and seconds in 137 seconds, what I think of is this. First of all, 1 minute is 60. So 2 minutes would be 60 more, which is 120. 3 minutes would be 60 more, which is 180. We can see this is less than 180, but more than 120. So we are going to have 2 minutes here. Yeah? Next, if I take 137 and take 120 away from it, it leaves me with 17. That would be the remaining seconds. So 137 seconds is going to be 2 minutes, 17 seconds. Okay, it's the same idea with hours and minutes. We've got 294 minutes here. We know 60 minutes in 1 hour. So I'm going to start at the side here again. 60 would be 1 hour. 60 more is 120. That would be 2 hours. 180 would be 3 hours. 240 would be 4 hours. And 300 would be 5 hours. We haven't got as much as that. We got 294. So we know there are going to be 4 hours. And then if we do 294, take away 240, it leaves me with 54 left over. And that will be the remaining minutes. So the final answer would be 4 hours, 54 minutes. Okay, that's how we go from seconds to minutes and seconds, or minutes to hours and minutes. Okay, in this bit we're going to have a little look at adding and subtracting sums involving minutes and seconds. The key thing to remember here is if you need to borrow from the minutes column to the seconds column, remember there are only 60 seconds in a minute, not 100. Again, this difference from the decimal method can cause problems if you're not careful. So let's have a look at this one here. We're adding here with the first bit. So what I would do, as before, we've got 5. 3 plus 4 is 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. So that gives us 5 minutes and 75 seconds. But we need to bear in mind 60 seconds are a minute. So we would rewrite this one. We'd take 60 seconds from there and add 1 minute to there. So you're going to take 60 off that and add 1 to that side, because every 60 seconds is 1 minute. So that means that our final answer should be 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay, next one we're going to do a subtraction. This one doesn't actually cause any problems because look, I can take 3 from 10 gives me 7, 4 from 4 is 0, 2 from 6 is 4. So that gives us 4 minutes and 7 seconds. That's fine for an answer, okay? Though we'd probably write it just as 4 minutes, 7 seconds. We wouldn't normally put 07 seconds. This next example, the seconds bit that we're taking away is bigger than the seconds bit on the top. So I need to borrow 1. But remember, if I borrow 1 from there, leaving me 6 minutes there, it adds 60 seconds to this bit. So instead of 17, I would now have 77 seconds. Yeah, because you've taken 1 off there, which is 60 on there. We can now do the sum. 1 away from 7 is 6, 4 away from 7 is 3. And 3 away from 6 is 3. So that gives us 3 minutes and 36 seconds. So remember, anytime you borrow from the minutes to go to the seconds, you need to add on 60, not 100. Okay? Okay, you should be okay to have a go at the last question in that exercise now.